O positive isn't just common, it is humanity's foundational blueprint. About 40% of people carry this type, making it the dominant blood code on Earth. What gives O positive its real power is its reach. Any patient who is Rh positive, A+, B+, ORO can safely receive it in emergency rooms. This makes O positive a medical lifeline. When doctors need to stabilize a patient fast, they reach for O positive first, because chances are it will work. Its evolutionary story is just as striking. Because O blood lacks A and B antigens, the red cells are harder for the malaria parasite Plasmodium falciparum to clump together. One reason many O carriers experience milder forms of severe malaria. Anthropologists believe early hunter-gatherer humans benefited greatly from this profile. A hardy immune system, tuned for meat-heavy diets and unpredictable pathogens. But evolution never gives gifts for free. The exposed H antigen on O cells can act like a landing pad for dangerous invaders, which is why O types are more vulnerable to severe cholera and norovirus outbreaks. And with naturally lower levels of clotting proteins like von Willebrand factor, O types bleed longer, even though they have lower risk of deadly clot. A positive is carried by nearly 30% of humanity, making it the second global giant. With both A antigens and Rh factor, a positive can safely receive blood from A+ and O+, giving it a wide safety net in hospitals. But a positive is more than a medical convenience. It's a biological signature of humanity's shift into farming. As ancient communities grew crowded, new diseases emerged. The A antigen offered stronger immune responses to the pathogens that spread in close quarters. Over generations, the A type became more common in agricultural societies. This protective advantage, however, comes with evolutionary baggage. The A antigen makes red blood cells slightly more sticky, raising the risk of clotting disorders and certain cardiovascular issues. So the same immune strength that once protected ancient farmers can, today, increase the odds of modern heart complications. B positive is uncommon, found in roughly 10% of people, but it carries an extraordinary history. It can safely receive blood from B+, BO+, and O donors, giving it reasonable compatibility despite its lower numbers. But where B positive truly stands out is in its geography. It is heavily concentrated in parts of Central Asia, India, and the Middle East. This uneven distribution is a biological map of ancient migrations, trading routes, and nomadic expansions. The B antigen influences immunity differently than A or O. It can confer resistance to some infections while creating new vulnerabilities to others. Research also hints at differences in metabolism among B carriers, particularly in how carbohydrates and fats are processed, possibly reflecting ancient diets of pastoralist cultures. B positive is not just a blood type. It is a code written by movement, adaptation, and centuries of human travel. AB positive is extremely rare, under 5% of the global population, and genetically unique because a B+ red cells display every major antigen. These individuals can receive blood from any donor, whether a B, AB, or O, positive or negative. This makes them the universal recipient, a life-saving advantage in critical emergencies. AB is also the youngest blood type in human history. It emerged only a few thousand years ago as A and B populations intermingled, a true blending of two major immune systems. This complexity, however, brings trade-offs. AB carriers show slightly higher risk of some vascular and clotting disorders compared to O types. Still, AB positive remains a fascinating evolutionary outlier. Rare, powerful, and medically flexible, O negative is carried by fewer than 7% of people, but its importance cannot be overstated. Its red cells have no A antigen, no B antigen, no Rh factor. This makes O negative the universal donor for red blood cell transfusions. In trauma centers, car crashes, and battlefield medicine. When typing a patient isn't possible, O negative is the first and only choice. But for the people who carry it, O negative is restrictive. They can receive blood only from other O negative donors. A very small pool, the exposed H antigen, leaves them at higher risk of severe cholera and norovirus infections. And O negative mothers face a reproductive danger. If carrying an Rh-positive baby, their immune system can attack the fetus without medical prevention. Still, no blood type saves more lives worldwide than O negative. A negative is incredibly rare. Less than 2% of humanity carries it. Its antigen profile limits transfusion. A negative individuals can only receive A or O blood. Because supplies are limited, hospitals treat A units as high-priority resources. Evolutionarily, a negative carries the same historically strong immune traits as a positive, but the absence of Rh factor adds reproductive risk. For centuries before modern treatment, many Rh-incompatible pregnancies ended tragically. A negative is a blend of strong defenses and fragile compatibility. Rare, valuable, and medically delicate. B negative is one of the rarest blood types, found in just 1% of the world. Its combination of B antigens and Rh absence restricts transfusion sharply. Only B and O donors are compatible. Hospitals monitor every B donation carefully because finding a match in emergencies is exceedingly difficult. Evolution molded B negative through ancient migrations, especially in Asia and parts of the Middle East. Its scarcity reflects both selective pressures and genetic bottlenecks across populations. B negative individuals are part of a tiny global minority, medically vulnerable, evolutionarily intriguing, and genetically rare. AB positive is extremely rare, under 5% of the global population, and genetically unique because a B+ red cells display every major antigen. These individuals can receive blood from any donor, whether a B, AB, or O, positive or negative. This makes them the universal recipient, a life-saving advantage in critical emergencies. AB is also the youngest blood type in human history. It emerged only a few thousand years ago as A and B populations intermingled, a true blending of two major immune systems. This complexity, however, brings trade-offs. AB carriers show slightly higher risk of some vascular and clotting disorders compared to O types. Still, AB positive remains a fascinating evolutionary outlier. Rare, powerful, and medically flexible,